left to your own devices, you don't get very far.
Art isn't supposed to be nice.
What are you doing for money?
I'm a working woman now. Can we table the wedding talk for a bit?
I'm ready to lock in with you.
I'm locked in too.
Somebody came to play.
Hi, ladies. How you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. My name is Tishelle, and I'm with Urban Bridges. First of all, thank you guys so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Of course.
Thanks for being here. And also, congratulations on season 2 of Twenties.
Thank you.
No problem. So let's jump right in. Gabrielle, how has Nia changed this season?
How she changed this season? I mean, first season, she's rediscovering her dream. This season, she's living in it. So she's on a high. She's on a high. And she's focused. She's determined to prove to herself and to her family that, you know, that she's able to accomplish the things that she set out to accomplish. That's why she moved to LA. And I think there's going to be a big lesson in humility because, you know, she's so focused on getting this dream that she's not really paying attention to the things that are going on around her. And so there's different things that happen throughout the season that kind of pops that bubble.
I already know. Hattie gets into a lot. Tell us, what is the lesson that we want to learn in season 2 from Hattie?
I think the lesson is probably to follow your gut, to follow your instincts. I think that Hattie knows what the end game is going to be before she does a lot of the things she does, but it's like, I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna see what happens because why not? I would rather see what happens than to not see what happens. I think it's her mentality. So I think people should take from her to just do it, like Nike. Just try. Ask for forgiveness later, you know? So that may be her masculine energy in her, who knows?
What are the similarities between Hattie and Jonica?
I would say that some of the similarities are Hattie, in my personal life, I'm out of this phase now, but there have been times in my life where I've been a hot mess and my friends have still loved me through it and still been supportive and still, even I'm looking from the inside out. However, you get what I'm saying. And I'm like, I don't know if I would let me sleep on my couch, but they've also known me since college and they know that I'm not like just a bum, you know? So I think that that's the part of the Hattie Marie Nia story that we don't get, the backstory as to why they've established this type of bond, as to why they deal with her hijinks. So yeah, I think that's what's probably most similar to me is at one point in my life, I was a little bit of a hot mess too.
Okay, we all are.
You know, that's what 20s are.
Okay, Christina. We see the relationship between you and Chuck. It is blissful. We have a new engagement, but there are a couple pieces of trouble in paradise. Tell us about the relationship that's going on this season.
Well, I think we pick up right at the next day after their engagement party. And there's already some cracks in the veneer as she really tries to figure out if this is what she actually wants and is this what Chuck actually wants, or are they both sort of just doing what they think they're supposed to do or what's been prescribed for them by their families or by these goals they've set for themselves. And then if it's not, then what do we do about it? What do we do next? So this season will be all about exploring that.
Awesome. We see that you guys touched on the your via text this season, which was so funny but so needed right now. Why did you guys include that?
Well, we got to shout out the writers, the entire writing staff, and Susan Fels Hill for coming up with these great concepts. I don't know. I just showed up and memorized the lines. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I thought that was a funny little thing they added too, because it's a pet peeve for some people to the point where they might decide not to date you because you don't know simple grammatical things like that.
But it's also the kind of thing that we all can like autocorrect, or like something will, mess up and you didn't mean to. And I am a person who will be like, I meant
yes.
I meant
with the little asterisk,
right? I'm always trying to correct. I'm like, don't think I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But so much of our communication is now so quick and digital that like, you just be throwing stuff out there, and you're like, it's not reflective of who I am.
Yes.
All right. Now, describe the relationship between Hattie and Ida B?
I would say that the relationship is imbalanced. You talking about two people who are in two very different places in their lives and careers and social statuses and finances and all those things. So, it's kind of like a seesaw. If somebody is heavier than the other or vice versa or whatever, then you remember what happened when it came down to I fell off, of the seesaw. So we'll see what happens. But I think that personally, if I were a friend of Hattie's, I'd be like, this is a very imbalanced relationship, and it may not end well for you or her. Who knows?
All right, Gabrielle, what has been one of the hardest parts about shooting this show?
Well, I say maybe the emotional stuff. Nia kind of goes through an emotional roller coaster. There's one scene where like it was so short, and I don't want to give away too much, but I had to just cry on the spot. Like there was no words before that or after, and it's so interesting because like I put so much pressure on myself to cry that I just cried. It was just like I just like started crying.
Oh, I wish one of us had been with you on set that day, because I feel like
it was a scene with Christina. Yeah.
Oh, Christina, why you ain't help her? Why you ain't?
There was no way to help me. It was just like I had to be like right away.
Yeah, I mean, I was just there, and I thought you did an excellent job. I said, wow. So
were y'all in the scene together?
Yeah, but I didn't know that she had cried in real life. I can't tell which one she was doing, but I was like, wow, this is beautiful acting.
Yes.
I was there for you, right, Gabby? I was there.
There, you were there.
Dang, don't get on our business.
No, what I'm saying? I'm just trying to protect Gabby, make sure.
From who?
Just the world, girl. You supposed
Tishelle, I'm so sorry to take over your interview. Got all messed up.
No, you guys, keep going.
Sorry, carry on.
Yes, Tishelle.
Christina, how is Marie different from any other character that you played?
Marie is so different because Marie will try to do what she thinks is right, even though it is literally killing her. And I don't think I've played anybody who is such a stickler that they stick themselves. But it's been so fun, and I just love her.
All right, they're telling me we have one more question. So for each of you, if we can fit everybody in, why do we need to watch season 2 of the 20s?
Well, go ahead, Gabby.
Because it's new and fresh and funny.
Yes. And I would say 20s is one of those shows that's like you get caught up in wishing that you were a part of their lives. It's kind of like one of those like, I just want to see what happens to these people type. And those are the most fun watches for me because you feel involved in the storyline.
Yeah. If you watch season 1, you got to watch season 2 because you got to know what happens. And if you didn't watch season 1, lucky you. You get to go and binge. That's amazing. Binge season 1 all before Wednesday night at 10.
There we go. All right, ladies, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys' time. I wish you so much success on this season and anything more to come. We look forward to seeing the show. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Excited about this bougie ass union? Yes, and you should be happy for it too. I am happy. Don't I look happy?
Normal families freak me out.
That's why your face is red?
No, you just make me blush.
Tristan, what are you doing here?
Left to your own devices, you don't get very far.
Art isn't supposed to be nice.
What are you doing for money?
I'm a working woman now. Can we table the wedding talk for a bit?
I'm ready to lock in with you.
I'm locked in too.
Somebody came to play.
Your platform should reflect the life that you want, not the life you have.
Today, we're discussing meditation and self-love.
Now you're losing.
Am I?